So, how are you, Alicia?
I'm good.
How about your test?
Hmm, belum ada hasilnya.
Still waiting. Okay. Uh, Alicia, I wanna ask you about your project. Oh, Alicia, you have done with your project, right? The hackathon, press hackathon. Oh yeah, forgot about it. Oh, yeah, Alicia. And the title of your project is mm, yeah, Python project. Simple BBM cashier program. Oh yeah, I forgot about it. Okay, Alicia. Uh, congratulations for that. So today we'll talk about two topics, but uh, in general, this is just one topic because for the first topic, it's not really, you know, heavy. I mean, it's just about how you we can create nested in our data structure. And then for the second one, this is the core of what we have to do for today. So today you will do something like, yeah, uh do some exercise, many exercise. Okay, Alicia? And then the title of our topic for today is uh workshop problem solving. Okay, so I think that's the core of our learning for today. Okay, but before we go into there, do you have question for me, Alicia? Maybe about what and what? I don't know. Do you? I couldn't hear you.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, so if you do not have question, let's get started. Okay, here we go. First one, let's talk about nested data structures. And then what is that? You know what is nested, Alicia?
I do know.
I do know. Okay, what is that?
Nggak tahu.
Oh, I don't know. Okay. It's you know, when you see a bird, and of course a bird has a house, like, right, Alicia? But we call it as a something else. It's not its house, but it's blah blah blah. You know what is that in Indonesia?
Ini apa sarang.
Yes, exactly. So nested mean disarangkan. So why we should talk about nested data structure? Because for efficiency. So it's not just in our infrastructure or Indonesia government. We have to nest it our data structure to make our code is more efficient. Okay, Alicia? And then what exactly the form of nested data structure? So uh today I think I'll talk about the goal first. We will understand the ways of using one data structure inside another, that the definition of nested indirectly, and then uh we will pass a training course, and also let's take part in the hackathon. So yeah, we can say this is your second hackathon, but it's not really needed because the first hackathon is more important than the second hackathon. I mean, the second hackathon is just like if optional. Okay, so let's review some topics first. First of all, what types of data we have to learn? Yeah, we have learned about integer data types and then float data type or a decimal fraction, and then Boolean data types or logical data types, which is the value is are true or false. Okay, and then this is the simple expression of Boolean data types, and then a list, which is the list has square brackets as the unique identity, and then for the tuple it has, yeah, a common parenthesis. But something that we have to notice in tuple is tuple cannot be how to say that, manage or manipulate programmingly. It means that if you want to change the value inside the parenthesis, so you have to do that manually. Okay. And then dictionary. Dictionaries is a nice data type, nice data uh, structure because, yeah, it's based on key and value. So if you want to get or grab the value inside dictionary, you have to know what is the key of the value. And then lastly, set. What is set? I think I haven't talked about this yet, right, Alicia? Set. Have we talked about set? I don't think so.
Um,
No, not yet.
but yeah.
Okay. Uh, informally speaking, set is just like the the number of unique element in your data set. So let's say if you have data and then it consists of letters A L L Y SHINA. And when you use set function, it will return the unique value of your name, the unique letter of your name. It means if I have Alicia as my value, ALL blah blah blah, so the unique letter is just ALYSH and I. Okay, that's the, yeah, that I think that's the point why we have to use set. If you want to grab or apa namanya, mendapatkan elemen unik dari setiap anggota, gitu Alicia. Oke, it's just like apa apa sih namanya, himpunan. Oke, Alicia. Now we have two types of data. First one we call it as a mutable, and then the second one we call it as a changeable or mutable. What is immutable? Immutable is a data that cannot be changed programmatically. It means that we have to change it manually. And then this is the example of that. Integers, decimal fraction, logical variable, strings, tuple. It means that if you are using this value inside your program, you cannot change the value except you change the root of the value or the original value. Okay, Alicia? And then what is mutable value? Mutable value is, oh, this is, uh, it's not cannot, but it's can. Okay. So mutable value is a data type that can be changed programmatically, Alicia. Just like list, dictionary, and we cannot apa namanya, uh, we can to change set also, just like you add something to the list and then you can also delete the dictionary element, and I mean the key and the value, and then for the set you can, yeah, remove something from the element. Okay, but in this data we cannot do that. Okay, that's we call it as a mutable data types and then immutable data types. Okay, Alicia. Jadi ada dua tipenya pada umumnya, yang ini bisa dimanipulasi, yang ini enggak sama sekali. Nah, manipulasi maksudnya apa? Bisa ditambah, bisa dikurang, bisa di apa namanya hapus. Nah, kalau yang ini secara terprogram nggak bisa, ya. Maksudnya nggak bisa adalah mungkin Alicia bertanya, kok integer nggak bisa diubah? Ya, kalau dia di dalam suatu misalnya katakanlah integernya itu begini. Nah, ketika ingin mengubahnya di dalam suatu fungsi atau apapun nggak bisa kecuali kita ubah di awal ini, nilai awal ini. Tapi kalau ini kita bisa tambahkan, kita bisa delete nilainya, kita bisa panggil nilai. Oke, Alicia, you got it? Do you have question?
Oh, I got it.
Not yet. Okay, so lastly, what is dictionary? Dictionary is an ordered data set, key and value pairs. And then this is the example. This is how you can define an empty dictionary. And then this is how you can create dictionary with some key and values or some pairs. Okay, like this. The poem and then the value is the seven C's. And then if you want to grab the value, just like the seven C's of this dictionary, so you just need to say it's just like a list, but instead of using number, the index number, you have to use the key. Okay. Now, what action that we can use inside if we work with a dictionary? First one, we can, yeah, determine the length of the dictionary and then get the element by its key and then search the element or the key or the value in the dictionary using in operator and then add a new key value inside our dictionary using, yeah, this comment. And then we also can remove or delete a key and its value from our dictionary using this comment, del readers, and then what is the key of that. Okay, now how we can create nested data structure. So this is the example. First one, if you have data structure like a list, as you can see in here, so you can nest it, the list, like this. So it means that you have a list inside of the list itself. Okay, it can, yes, it can. Okay, I mean it wouldn't be error. Okay, because yeah, list in its form, I mean yeah, its definition say that okay, list itu bisa mengandung jenis data apapun termasuk dirinya. Oke, and dia juga bisa mengandung dictionary seperti ini. Nah, inilah yang disebut sebagai nested. Kita sarangkan suatu tipe data di dalam tipe data yang lainnya atau di dalam dirinya sendiri. Oke, Alicia? And then if you wanna see, ini kan list mengandung sesuatu yang lain termasuk dirinya, dictionary dan dirinya. Nah, sekarang kalau dictionary hampir sama, ya. Cuman yang harus jadi catatan when you are using dictionary and you want to nested your dictionary, you cannot use a list as the key of your dictionary. Oke, jadi nanti misalnya Alicia kan menggunakan nested nih, and then you use your nested construction in this form. Oke, jadi dalam bentuk ini. Nah, sesuatu yang harus Alicia perhatikan, Alicia nggak boleh menaruh list sebagai kunci. Misalnya A, B, C. Nah, ini dijadikan sebagai kunci, kemudian nilainya itu, kalau nilainya bebas. Boleh kunci, boleh apa namanya, list, boleh boleh dictionary, dan lain sebagainya. Tapi kalau kunci nggak boleh bertipe list, nggak boleh juga bertipe dictionary. Oke? Itu aturan spesifik yang harus kita ketahui. Kenapa? Karena nanti dia bingung. Dia bingung kalau kita menggunakan list itu sebenarnya ini punya yang mana? Mana? List itu soalnya terdiri dari banyak nilai, bisa banyak nilai. Nah, ini dia. So the dictionary key just can be numbers and string. Okay, Alicia? And then the value, yeah, it can be numbers, strings, lists, dictionaries, list of dictionary, and etc. Okay, that's all for today. Okay, Alicia, and then this is the example. I'll explain to you in our test. Do you have question first?
No.
No, okay. So let's get started from this. Maybe M4, M4 L3 ya. Here we go, Alicia here. Loh, belum terbuka kah? Oh, I'm so sorry, Alicia. Oke, M4 L3, here we go, training. And then let's see the example. Okay, yeah, let's go by this one first. Okay, fix the bugs in the program, Alicia. So we just need to fix the bug. And then, okay, let's see. The average result before is 72.2. And then the average result after is 82.7. Okay, and then we have to fix the bugs. What is the bug? We can run your this code and then, okay, in line 7, we have something wrong in here. What is that? Okay, for result in test result, oh, there is no specific index in here. So we have to say, we have to mention what is the index specifically. Okay, Alicia? So I have a list of data and then the name is test result. And then I have a list inside the list. And then this is a list of value. And then this is also a list of value. Now, because we have two terms in here, Alicia. First one, result before, and second one, result after. It means that it it maybe yes or maybe not. We have to split this data into two lists like this. Okay, this is the a whole list, and then inside a whole list we have two lists. First list, this one, and then second list, this one. Now, if we assume that the first list is, yeah, the value or the what is that, the result before, it means that the number of index this data or this list is 0. Okay, because yeah, we have started from 0. Okay, and then average plus equal to result, okay, it's fine. And then average result before average divided by, okay, so if we divided the average by test result, it will produce an error. Why? Because this one is, yeah, the first list. We need to use how many elements inside the first list. It means we have to use the len function to count how many elements we have on there. Okay, Alicia? And then this one for the second one, and then this one like this. Now, do you have question for me, Alicia?
Um, Enggak tahu.
Any? Oh, you want to try? You want to try?
I don't know.
Uh, why? The oh, it's okay if you want to analyze it first and then ask me something. It's okay. Oh my God. Do you have question? Okay, how about this number, Alicia? So add a program for displaying information about employees, heads of departments, Graham, Peterson, project managers of departments, Smith and Johnson. And then we have dictionary here. The first one, we have key. The name is cell. And then the value is also dictionary. The dictionary is formed by employees, manager, and head. Okay. And then the second key is development. We have employees inside that, manager, and then head. Oh, it means that we have to print Graham and Peterson. Of yeah, for each key, for each key in general. And then after that, the project managers of department submit in oh, and then the manager of yeah of each department, sales and development. Okay, how we can do that? First, maybe we can use for loop for uh how we can say that for role maybe for role and department it will produce this one. If we print role, it will produce this one, Alicia. Sales and development. Now remember that if we want to grab something inside dictionary, we have to use the key, the specific key of the value. So because Graham or Peterson is yeah the value of head, and then head is the value of cells, so we have to mention cells first, and then we got it. Okay, cells. Now the next question is how we can take the head itself. Okay, maybe we can do something like uh this departments, and then okay, I just want to grab this value first. Okay, this value in sales or department, and if we run it, okay, it's working. Okay, now for the specific value, I need to mention the head. It means that hmm, should I need to use for again? I don't think so. Maybe we can directly do something like this. Okay, Graham and Peterson. Okay, that's good. And then how about project managers of department? I think it's almost same, or it's exactly same. And then say that it's not for yeah for role in department, but it's not, instead of head we can use manager here, manager. Okay, and then if we run the code, okay, now we just need to mm, head of departments. Should we put it inside our for loop? No, I don't think so. I think it's on here, heads of department, and then in here print. I hope this is working. Project managers of departments. Okay, and then column. Okay, this one is called column. Okay, now if you run your code, okay, I think oh we missed the dash sign. The dash sign. Okay, maybe we can do something like this in here. Okay. Okay. Then let's see. Tada. Okay, that's done. Alicia, do you have question?
Belum.
And not yet.
Kenapa?
Do you have question?
Oh, belum.
What is
Ada.
that?
No.
Huh?
No question.
Oh, no question. Agak gaung ya suaranya Alicia. Maaf ya. Oke, kalau gitu nomor 4. Alicia mau coba sendiri? Bareng-bareng maksudnya. Atau
Oke.
saya contohin? Ah,
Ya, boleh.
apa yang boleh Alicia?
Coba.
Coba sendiri. Oh, saya coba contohin. Mau saya coba contohin? Oke, let's see. Hmm, we have something complex here. First one, let's create and fill the data structure and then with information sliding. Onboarding, professional development. Okay. Responsible is be blah 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 safety. Hmm. Okay, maybe we can do something like this. Okay, and then say that I like to do I do not like to copy and paste, Alicia, to be honest. And then say that first one, responsible, responsible, colon, it's P. Henderson, P. Henderson. Okay, and then what else? Onboarding, it consists of topics. Oh, maybe it will look like this. Topics. Because it has two values there. I think it's nice to use a list on there. Safety. hmm Safety, comma, teamwork. Teamwork, like that. And what else? I do not need to do this. Okay. Something else is lastly date. Date is equal to is this a float number or I think it's a string, Alicia. Okay. Let's use string like this. Hmm. This right. Okay. And then for the second one, this is the first one. And then for the second one, Alicia, professional development. Professional development, comma, and yeah, let's use this one. And then responsible, comma, and Michael. Make it better. And then topics. Leadership, computer literacy. Computer literacy. Like this. And comma here. Lastly, the date is 20. 6.11. Okay, I think it should be right. Right, Alicia? Okay, and then let's see. For key in training, let's make sure that we write about that. Okay, onboarding and professional development. And then if we say something like trainings and key, what will happen? This is will happen. Okay, I think uh it's done with that. Now let's see. What should we do? Okay, program receive program training session, and then this is the option. First training titles, second training info. And then we have to input something, action number up until exit. And yeah, if we choose one, so it mm, advanced training. What is advanced training? If we choose one, so first onboarding, second advanced training. What is that meaning? Action number. Number two, training title onboarding. P. Henderson. Oh, I think this is the value of what? Oh, so, oh yeah. So the first is onboarding, and if we choose the first option, so it will produce the title of each training. This is onboarding and advanced training. I don't think so. It's advanced training. I think it's based on here. It's professional development. It's not advanced. Okay, we got it. And then after that, if we enter two, so it will produce training title for onboarding. Oh, we have to input something, and then it's onboarding or professional development. Okay, and then action up, there is nothing to do. Okay, let's print this one first, Alicia. Pro team, pro team training session, and then print uh one training titles, and two is a training info, and then action is, oops, so sorry, action is equal to input, because the up should be up, so I do not need to make it an integer, Alicia. Okay, so action number, this is up till exit. And then I will say, because it will X you again and again, so I think it's better to use while loop here. So let's make it while action do not equal to, doesn't equal to up, the word up. So what will happen if, okay, if the action is equal to int. Oh, if maybe I need to say int action is equal to 1, what will happen? It will print something like uh this, maybe something like this, and then the key, and then I have to say like this, for key in trainings, like this. Okay, okay, the second one, this is if the action is equal to 1. Now, if now again, we have to, hmm, okay. And let's say ellipse, int action is equal to 2. What will happen? This is what will happen. We have to, what training? I have to say training to X them input. Then the statement is training title, training title, comma. And then if, okay, if it's one, then a list of training names is displayed as in the picture. If it's two, then X, the enter of the name training, it's the training axis information. Oh, if such training axis, so I have to say if training. Jadi kalau kata kunci ini ada di dalam eh, kunci listnya, apa yang akan terjadi Alicia? Yang akan terjadi adalah kita harus print, ya, print trainings itu dengan kata kunci training, ya. Atau mungkin di sini supaya nggak membingungkan, kita kasih title aja, title. Nah gitu. Nah kalau dia nggak ada berarti ngapain? Kalau dia nggak ada ya, ya gimana ya? Berarti nggak ngeprint apa-apa nih harusnya ya. Dan nilainya kalau kita perhatikan di sini dia satu-satu ya, berarti training title, if if title in here, if title-nya ada in trainings, maka trainings yang pertama responsible, oke. Begini. Oh, sorry. Title betul. Kemudian tambahkan responsible. Kemudian yang kedua apa? I hope this is working. Oke, responsible, topics and date. Topics and then date. Oke, after that, bertanya lagi, maybe. Here we go. Okay, and then there is nothing if we enter up. There's nothing happen. Okay, let's see. One, okay, and then two. Training title is blah blah blah. Okay, up. Okay, it's working. Now let's see. Training info, training title, onboarding, onboarding. Okay, this is it. Up. Hmm, it doesn't work. What's happening? What's happening, Alicia? Should we uh advance change this training into this one? I don't know. One up, up. Hmm, it doesn't work. What's happening? Training info, action number, up until exit, and then while action isn't up, so if I anti-action is equal to 1 for key in training, sprint, dash, and the key. And then the ellipse is, oh, if such training exists, information is displayed. Otherwise, this training doesn't exist. I have to add something and then print this training doesn't does not exist. Okay, I think everything's right now, Alicia. Oh, boom. Oh my God, it's still wrong. What's pro team training session? Uh-huh. Training titles, training info, action number up until exit, and then first is for key in trainings. What should we add in here? Professional development. Professional development. Yeah, based on this one. Okay. So what will happen? Let's see. Hmm, it's still training titles. Doesn't work at all. Onboarding. Yeah, we have. Alicia, could you tell me what's happening?
Masih melihat. Gak tahu
Okay.
salahnya di mana.
Onboarding. It's working, but oh, safety precautions here. Oh my God, it's weird. Precaution. It's weird. It's weird, Alicia. Precautions. And let's change it into advanced training. I hope this is working. Oh my God. Yeah, maybe I do not need to use this action. And then this one action is equal to 2. Okay, and then up in here. It's working. Oh my God. It isn't working. Seriously? Seriously? Oh my God. One, two, onboarding, onboarding. Oh my God. Onboarding. What? Onboarding, right? Oh, action number. Two, onboarding. Hmm. Hmm. 1505 precautions. So, what did we miss, Alicia? I don't know. Advanced training, training title, P. Henderson, safety, precautions, teamwork, action number. I, uh, I'm stuck, Alicia. Pro team training sessions, one training titles, two training info, action number up until exit. Mm, mm, mm. Think, 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 bit, think, think. Training title, advanced training, Or let's use yeah, professional development. Oops, professional development, professional development here. And then let's see up. It's it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Sorry. Up. Hmm. So what should we do? I think it. If it mm-hmm. X number of a teleaxis. Oh my God. It's not training titles, it's training names. And God, names, title, names. Sorry. And it's, I don't think so. It's professional development. It's advanced training. Let's see, Alicia. I hope this is working. Not professional development of. Oh my God, it doesn't work. Training names, training info, pro team training. I don't think so. It's session. It should be training. I'm so sorry, Alicia. Off. Oh my God, it doesn't work. At startup, the program prints pro team training. Then a list of action is printed. One training names. Okay. And then second is training info. Okay, we got trainings. And then the input of the action number is requested. So input action number up till exit. Oh, Alicia, that's it's my fault, Alicia. Boom! Oh my God, it still doesn't work. Oh my God, action number up till exit, and if it's one, then a list of training names is displayed as in the picture. Training title. Okay. And then if it's two, then you are asked to enter the name of training. Mm-hmm. If such training exists, information is displayed. Otherwise, the training doesn't exist. And yeah, I think let's just out here. Oh, I don't know, Alicia, what's happening here. Hmm. Professional. Protein training. Hmm. It doesn't work. Wait, Alicia. Hmm. 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 Battery is low. What's happening on there? Oh my God, I don't know, Alicia. Training station. Lowercase, lowercase. It doesn't. What? What should we do, Alicia? It doesn't work. P. Henderson, septic. Oh my God. Yeah, bless. Critically, advanced training, responsible, and my leadership and digital computer literacy. Day 20.11 pro team training session. Mm-hmm. One is training title, two is training info, action number up to X date. While the action isn't up, if the action is one for training and trainings, training. Okay. Alert action is two. I have to input something and yeah, if title in the training. Hmm. Oh my God. How if we use if instead of elif? It doesn't work, Alicia. Doesn't work at all. So what should we do, Alicia? I have no idea.
Nggak tahu juga, bingung.
Neither you. Oh my God. Wait. A moment, Alicia. I'm so sorry for training title. Oh my God. Henderson. Adaptive precaution teamwork. Pri Chaution Timur. Date is 15,5. Leadership and computer. I'm not sure this, but leadership, digital literacy, 20.11. Okay. Advanced training and onboarding, responsible and Michael's, leadership, digital literacy, and then one is onboarding, advanced training, and then if two, training title, onboarding. Hmm. Mm-hmm. And then the else is this training does not exist. Exist. Oh my God. Okay. Alicia, I'm so sorry. We have consumed many times here. Okay. Maybe you should try this code, Alicia. I changed the data based on the table and then I change. Yeah, you can see. Try this code, Alicia. Ah. Okay, Alicia, try that. And then maybe we have to break 5 minutes, Alicia, okay? Oh my God. Whew. Hmm. Got it, Alicia? I don't know. It's not match between the table and the uh con yeah instruction. Okay, I have no idea why. And don't ask me where you got this. Okay, because I don't know too.
Okay.
Okay, maybe we should break 5 minutes. Is that enough, Alicia? Or 10 minutes? Tahu.
Bebas.
Bebas. Ya udah 5 menit saja ya. Banyak fokus di nested. Problem solvingnya belum. Tapi sama aja kita jawab soal soalnya. Oke Alicia, nanti kita berjumpa. Halo Alicia.
Hello.
Oke, next move. You can share your screen. Excuse me Alicia. Mm-hmm. Mm. No, it's false. Dictionary contains key volume. Yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm. Yeah. How about that? No, not really. Dictionary keys can only be object immutable type. Exactly, Alicia. Next. Okay, pick the box, Alicia. Oh yeah, you should. Yeah, learn and there is no end. Next. Alicia paham ini yang tadi pengerjaannya gimana?
Lumayan.
Oke, kalau lumayan copy kode saya ya supaya kita menghemat waktu Alicia. That one in chat Zoom. Oh, you do not want to copy my code, Alicia? I mean, no, it depends on you. You want to type manually?
One.
Hah?
Yang mana?
Yang
Ini.
ini, yang iya. Hmm. If you have question, don't be shy, okay? I mean, feel free.
Ini yang tadi yang nggak bisa itu ya. Eh,
Ya, tapi udah bisa kok itu. Di chat Zoom juga, tapi yang pertama. Tada. Oh, oh, tada. Okay, next question, Alicia. Ah, it's theoretical issue. So, which one, Alicia? Oh,
Ini. Tuh.
done? Okay, you can checklist the answer. Or do you have question? Feel free.
Yang ini.
Kenapa yang itu?
Nggak tahu bingung.
Itu salah ya, karena nggak ada key-nya. Karena itu kan yang paling luar itu adalah dictionary, ya. Jadi dictionary itu harus punya key and value. Ini hanya punya bisa dikatakan ini value karena ini list, nggak ada key-nya. Jadi
Hmm.
nomor dua itu salah. Mhm, itu benar. Nomor tiga,
Salah.
why?
Hmm. Nggak ada yang ininya.
Key-nya, nggak ada key-nya?
Nggak ada lagi.
Iya, we do not need key, Alicia, oke?
Ah,
Because it's a list. Kalau dictionary baru. Alicia perhatikan tanda kurung paling luarnya tuh segitiga, segitiga lagi. Apa?
oh yang ini.
Iya, apa namanya? Kurung siku gitu ya. Jadi itu list. Oke. Lastly, Alicia,
Salah.
why?
Nggak perlu.
Oke.
Hmm.
Alicia nih bos. Next, Alicia.
Nah,
Oh, what? Bentar. Oh ya, nomor satu salah, Alicia. Iya, nomor satu salah. eh aduh, udah 2 kali ya. Kita lupa ya. Ini dynastic. Kita lupa ini dynastic. Jadi Alicia perhatikan result is equal to, kan dia pertama dictionary, oke? Alicia.
Ya.
Nah, harusnya dia langsung punya key and value-nya. Nah, ini ada dictionary di dalam dictionary gitu. Jadi seolah-olah dictionary yang ini tuh salah, ini langsung nilainya. Nah, kalau yang terakhir ini benar karena ini list dan di dalam list itu ada dictionary. Dan di dalam dictionary ada key dan value. Ah, oke Alicia. Next. Saya yang salah ya. Nah, ini kalau kalau boleh nanti nanti aja ini Alicia. Oke. Soalnya sama aja kayak yang tadi. Kita coba yang lain yang lebih yang baru soalnya. Nomor 8 atau 9 atau 10 bebas.
Ini sama.
Hah?
Sama.
Kalau yang nomor 9 dan 10 itu review untuk lesson 1 sampai lesson 3.
Loh.
Nah, ayo. Arrange, bla bla bla. Oke, mana list, mana tuple, Alicia, mana dictionary? Plenty? What is, oh, what is plenty, Alicia? I don't know. Error? Plenty. Hah? Apa itu plenty, guys? Itu mungkin maksudnya set ya, plenty itu. Iya, tarik. Terus. Oke. Kemudian, oh my God. Hmm, hmm.
Ini tuh tumpul apa ini?
What, Alicia?
Tumpul tuh yang mana?
Tuple itu, iya, yang kurung biasa. Nah, betul sekali, Alicia. Next. Bukan next. Apa? Mana lagi gitu. This is an unchangeable structure for the ordered storage of different types of data. Unchangeable. Hmm, tuple. Oke. This is a structure for the unordered storage of a set of unique elements. It's a set. Oh, oh, oh. Alicia pakai mouse?
Enggak.
Oh, oke. Tapi kan tadi.
Tuh.
Eh, itu set harusnya ya. Iya. Nah, iya set. Plenty itu set kayaknya ya. Saya nggak tahu juga. Plenty apa ya? Set of key and value, Alicia. Oke, ya itu dulu betul. It's a list. Ada yang salah ya? Oh my God.
Hmm.
What is what is it doing? Submit.
Hah?
Iya, iya ini disuruh disuruh memperhatikan aja Alicia. Terlalu mudah ya yang tadi. Karena sudah dihadapkan berbagai persoalan yang sulit. Jadi ketika siswa dihadapkan yang mudah kayak bertanya ya. Keren ya. Oke Alicia, mark the correct statements about the previous program. Nah ini sekarang soalnya. Soalnya dalam bentuk teori. Yang program yang tadi itu ngapain gitu. The program requests the input of marks and outputs the number of a excellent student. Oh ya, oke. If you enter the grades without skirting them with space, nothing will change and the number of excellent students will be counted. We have to use space as the separation. The program outputs a list with integer. No, it's not an integer. It's a string because there is conversion on your code. After applying the split method, the marks data type. What is the data type, Alicia? The first line it's a string data type. And then after you implement the split method, what's the data type?
Hmm.
You're right
Integer.
about it. What?
Integer. Eh.
No, it's not integer.
Um.
Because as you can see, there is no int, right?
Hmm.
Now, what's data type? A yeah, you got it. A list, oke. Ya, kenapa bisa list, Alicia? Ingat ya bahwa tipe data itu bukan hanya integer sama string ya kalau kita dalam pemrograman. Ya, itu ada list, boolean dan lain sebagainya. Oke? Jadi datanya itu berubah dari yang awalnya string menjadi list sekarang. Nah, split itu kan ketika Alicia menggunakan itu nanti dia langsung menjadikan datanya Alicia itu sebagai list gitu. Ya, next. How about that? Splitnya berdasarkan apa itu? Space ya. Split dalam kurung itu yang kosong itu bukan kosong biasa ya, itu space. Maksudnya itu kalau Alicia memasukkan data dengan ada spasinya, maka itu nanti akan dijadikan list. Nah, kalau bukan spasi, no, it will be error. Atau dia akan menjadikannya satu Satu apa namanya? Satu data. Jadi 4 garing 5 itu adalah satu data, bukan 4 5 gitu. Pokoknya kalau dipisah berdasarkan spasi baru dia menjadikannya 2 data. Yang terakhir salah ya, udah. Oh, bentar, ada yang kurang kah? The output a list with integer types of. Mana yang salah nih Alicia? Coba ke nomor 1 itu Alicia. The program request the input of marks. Oh, sorry, it's number 2. And outputs the number of A. Kayaknya nomor 2 salah deh. Atau Alicia ada pendapat tertentu? Coba lihat codingannya.
Hmm,
Alicia ada pendapat tertentu?
enggak.
Iya ya, harusnya udah benar ya yang nomor 2 itu. Sebab dia bilang, coba lihat yang nomor 2 Alicia, statementnya. The program requests the input of marks, alright, and the outputs of the number of. Hmm. At the beginning, mark is a string with grade. At the end, a list with grade. Udah benar nih. If you enter the grades without separating them with spaces, nothing will change and the number of. Oh, itu yang salah Alicia. Nomor 2 benar, nomor 3 yang salah. Tada, dijamin ini mah. Nomor 4 Alicia. Aha, ayo Alicia. How you can solve this problem, Alicia? Smith, Johnson, and Peck. Itu bukan satu nama, itu 3 nama orang. Nah, itu pasti pakai split itu. Jadi Alicia suruh enter dulu datanya, kemudian split dengan berdasarkan spasi, habis itu pakai for loop itu untuk mengiterasi. Oke, next Alicia. Last name is equal to last name dot split. Oke. Eh, Sepertinya Alicia harus assign lagi. Maksudnya bilang lagi last name sama dengan last name dot split gitu. Nah, kenapa? Karena kalau seperti tadi, dia hanya mengembalikan nilainya buat sekali doang. Kemudian di dalam kurungnya taruh tanda petik spasi. Oke, Alicia. Kemudian pakai for loop ya. For name in last name print. Oh ya, print dulu. Oh, print print I, Alicia. Kemudian di akhir print total student titik dua learn student. Lin apa namanya? Learn last name ya. Banyaknya nama. Di luar for, di luar for. Nah, dalam kurungnya jangan. Oh, learn dalam kurung last name, Alicia. Di dalam kurungnya ada last name. Nah, gitu. Baris keenam kayaknya nggak perlu ya. Coba di run. Alicia, oke. Ah, kurang apa nih? Kurang angkanya ya. Berarti yang Alicia harus lakukan sebelum for loop-nya buat angka atau nomor gitu mulai dari satu. Nomor sama dengan satu berarti. Ya, di baris ketiga, klik klik enter. Nomor sama dengan satu. Mulainya dari satu maksudnya nanti. Mhm. Number one. Nah, kemudian di mhm, di baris ke-6 baru number, I. Number, dash, I. Tanda petik, strip, I. Mhm. Oke, nice Alicia. Oke, coba sekarang. Mhm. Nah, karena nomornya satu-satu semua, sekarang diupdate numbernya. Di baris ke-6, klik enter, diupdate. Bedanya kan satu ya, setiap baris Alicia. Berarti number plus sama dengan satu. Oke, Amber, bukan Amber ya, number. Plus sama dengan, oh ya, number sama dengan number plus satu, boleh. Oke, belum bener ya. Enter the last name of the students. Oh, ada spasi. Of the student space in a line separated by space. Itu tuh di statementnya of the student space. Nah, oh iya. Eh, class list. Hmm, ada titik dua mungkin Alice coba lihat gambarnya. Nggak ada ya. Class list, total student. Oh, ada S-nya. Total students. Hah? Belum benar juga Alicia. Aduh, kenapa nih Alicia? Codingannya Alicia udah bener. Coba space, space, space 3 kali Alicia. Oke, enter. Yang di print hantu nanti. Oke. Coba lihat ininya, eh, gambarnya. Hmm. Oh, you forget to arrange the last name alphabetically, Alicia. So, Yeah, in line 2, click enter and you should say last name dot sort. Disortir dulu namanya ya. Iya, betul. Sort, sortir, sort. Mhm. Urutkan, sort dalam kurung. Oke, oke Alicia. I agree with you. Nice. Last name Peters, profile, subject, math, English, last name Johnson. Hmm. Aku ingin begini, aku ingin begitu. Aku ingin selama-lamanya. Semua, semua, semua dapat dikabulkan dengan keinginan ajaib. Aku ingin terbang bebas di angkasa. Hore, baling-baling bambu. Aku ingin begini, aku ingin begitu. Aku ingin terbang bebas di angkasa. Baling-baling bambu. Oke, Alicia. Last name Peters. Profile subject is math, English. Hmm. Last name Johnson. Profile subject questionnaire. Last name dash Peter. Profile subject one English to math. Oh ya, kita harus taruh di dalam list berarti ya. Dictionary lah tepatnya. Hmm. Dep get info. Print info. Oke, di get infonya dulu mungkin Alicia ya. Mhm. What will you do? Hmm. Coba Alicia, saya coba bantu sebentar. Saya greget nih ya jadinya. Oke. Pertama maybe in the get info function, what should we do? Kita lihat. The get info function should be request input the last name and profile subject. Sini Alicia, Control X, Control V. Okay, after that, subjects are entered through a space. Some users may accidentally write commas as well. Commas need to be removed. Remember the right method of for a string. I don't know the right method. Let's see. Hmm? There is no specific hint here, but it's okay. Then the row with the subject should be converted into a list and generate a sorted list with data about the student. Hmm. Their last name and subject. What is that meaning? So yeah. Hmm. Ini agak tricky ya. Profile equal to profile dot oops profile dot profile dot split based on space. Oke, tapi nanti kalau ada yang menggunakan koma harus di remove. Hmm, this is weird, Alicia. Kita pisah berdasarkan spasi. Nah, ini udah jadi list ya. Ini udah jadi list. Kemudian, write the print info function, title, print the title, student questionnaire. Mhm. and then last name, Peter's last name, and the numbered list of subjects, like in the picture. It means we have to return something like this. Hmm. Hmm. Profile like this. After that, we have information is from getInfo function. GetInfo function. After that, what should we do? We have to iterate. Excuse me. Iterate like this, Alicia. Print. Or where GPR. Wait a moment, yeah, Alicia. Uh, Excuse me, please. Uh, Sebentar ya, Alicia. Ya. Oke, Alicia. Gimana nih, Alicia? Student questionnaire. Hmm. Last name Peter. Oke. Print last name comma I, comma name. And what is where is name coming from? For name in it's not name for key in because the get info is a dictionary. We created it like that. Information, we should say print last name and the key. And after that, uh, what? Okay, we have to say something like this for a value in information. Uh, yeah, information key. So mhm, the value will be hmm, it's a list. So how can I grab the list? Hmm. And again, say for. Let's say G in value. So I have to say print uh number, comma, dash like this and G. Okay, but let's define the number first. Is equal to 1. And then iterate it. Update the number plus equal to 1. And we need to say profile subject here. Print profile subject. Okay, let's see what will happen here, Alicia. Mm, information. Okay. Bad input. Oh my God. Hmm. Well, what's that meaning? Hmm. Oh yeah. I'm so sorry. We have to do something like this. Like this. Empty. Oh, oh my God. Information. Hmm. Forget the comma. The colon. Alicia. A and B. Hmm. What what should we do? Hmm. Oke, Alicia. Kita akan lanjutkan besok di hari Kamis. Oke? I'm so sorry. I'll think I'll solve this problem first later. Okay, Alicia, I'm so sorry.
Um,
Do you have something to tell me?
um, you know.
No? Okay. Yeah, today we just want to learn about nested and yeah, as you can see, we have many problems and then the topic actually is workshop and solving the problem. So yeah, I think that's all for today. I mean, don't worry if you do not solve all of that. I think we just need to try. Okay. Do you have question?
No.
No. So again, I'm so sorry. I take your time 4 minutes more and see you on the Thursday, Alicia.
Um,
Okay.